All right, what's going on? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another one, man. I appreciate you stopping in. It's your boy Jamar. Appreciate you stopping in at the channel. Make sure you subscribe, like the video. You guys, I had to get up here and make sure for one, I got to make sure I get my videos done. If I don't, I'll procrastinate too long and not get things done, especially with what with quitting my job and stuff. It's been mentally kind of bothering me. I'm just trying to stay motivated. Even though I'm not investing these last couple of weeks, I'm still monitoring my portfolio. And what I've done the last year, I put together about 11 individual stocks. Well, actually 10 and one ETF that I'm tracking, and I'm dollar cost averaging. And I want to watch it grow. I want to give it to the people. I want anybody that's doing any kind of work, making any kind of income, to know that they can change their circumstances and they can grow a good portfolio over time. And that's what I'm doing here. Excuse me. I had got up to about $9,000. About 44% of that. So about 2,500 of that came from inside the market last year. So if you're new here, just look forward to following along. I'm gonna get back to dollar cost averaging. I'm gonna get back to working here soon. But luckily I had enough money to save up that I can take care of my bills and stuff like that. But anyway, I still want to track this portfolio. Even if I have to nick at it a little bit over time, I'm thinking this. Well, I'm not thinking this is forever. You know what I mean? Investing in the stock market for me is forever. That's a big thing that not a big thing, but something that I've learned that I'm gonna kind of do for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? And then with YouTube, I wanted to track this thing. I wanted to make a YouTube channel that can actually kind of help people. I want to have fun online. I want to talk a little bit. I want to get into cracking a couple jokes and, being a little bit more relaxed, but I still want to stick with the finance thing. I still want to stick with growing this money. I still want to stick with growing these assets, man. And just learning more about finance, as people, as young men and women, we growing up, especially black people that don't kind of got this information coming up. It's all kind of new to us. And for me, I'm just so excited about it. And that's why I was going to do a video talking about why I chose individual stocks as opposed to an ETF. And the biggest reason for me is, especially at first, I was so excited about it that I started looking into different companies and what they do. And I was excited about owning them. And with the ETFs, I feel like it's definitely good in the beginning, but if you want to learn about companies and what they do, you're going to look into individual companies, how they make money, if they make money over time, if they make a profit over time. And if you trust it, that I trust it, you can buy those. And, it's kind of skipping the middleman a little bit, but ETFs are amazing. And ETFs are exchange traded funds. And it's usually a basket of companies. It's usually a multitude of stocks. So you're diversified. I can't talk right now, but if you've been watching, you're used to that. You're diversified already inside of one ETF. So your money is not spread so far. Although you want to diversify your money, if you don't have much, I wouldn't suggest buying 40 and 50 stocks. If you're going to get that far, I would say just get an ETF. But if you find 10 or so companies that perform pretty well over time, and you look back and they've been performing good, I would say give it a try. That's what I'm doing. I'm not here for stock advice. I don't give financial advice. This is not a financial service. I'm just tracking my portfolio along and having fun and making YouTube videos about it. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you guys coming in. So this week I didn't get to invest anything. You guys know what I got going on. But anyway, I do still want to go over how the portfolio's performing. I still want to go over how the portfolio's performing. Now let me say, S&P, you know what I mean? The market is kind of whooping me right now. The market is up over 2.9%, I believe almost 3%, but I'm gonna go over that in a second or two. Anyway, for us, this portfolio here, we're down for the week. We're down 0.23%. That's like $14, but 0.23% we're down for the week. And for the month, and for the month, we are down 3.32%. I don't know why I'm clapping for it, but that's why I'm clapping, because the stocks is on sale this week. We down 3.32%. And year to date, we down 0.20%, 0.20%, 0.2%, no matter how you look at it. But we down about $15 for the month. That ain't too bad. The S&P is actually up year to date. The S&P is up. It's 2.93%. That's 2.93%. And that was another thing. I look at my, my total amount invested. And I compare that, how do I say it? I compare that to how the portfolio is performing against the S&P. I don't know, maybe I'm doing it wrong, but we'll figure that out. And that's another thing. We're figuring it out as we go. We're learning as we go. And man, I appreciate you guys stopping in. I appreciate you guys checking out the videos, man. I appreciate you guys following along with me. Thank you for any new subscribers. Thank you to my old subscribers. I really appreciate it. And yeah, man, I'm just trying to keep this thing going, to stay motivated, because I don't know why, but I get to wasting a lot of time outside of working. And that's what I want to change about myself. Like, don't get it twisted. When I'm working, I don't mind work. I'll work all day. I work 10, 12 hour shifts. You know what I mean? But it's like when it's my own time. And I think a lot of people struggle with this outside of work time. We look at it as like relaxing time, which it should be. You got to have time for yourself, but also you got to stay motivated and getting your thing going. If it's something you're trying to get going on the side, if it's something you're trying to get started for yourself, and it's something I'm personally trying to get started on the side and get started for myself, and take this YouTube thing a lot more serious. It's a lot of, it's a big business. It's a good opportunity. You know what I mean? And a lot of us, we can just start from our phone. And I think I got to take a better advantage of that. And I got to come up with more ways to be a little bit more, interesting, I guess. A little bit more interesting, just a little bit more relaxed. A lot of times I get a little nervous when I turn the camera on, because I am new to learning this finance thing. I am new to investing. And then with me, quitting my job, I feel like, dude, how you gonna even talk about it? But I always have to remember, this is my journey. This is my channel too, but also this is my journey that I'm putting out there to the world for you guys to watch. And in a few years, when we see this thing grow to its potential, we'll all appreciate it more. I know I definitely will. And I appreciate the journey. I appreciate you guys following along. I appreciate you guys checking me out. And yeah, man, I'm just, like I said, I'm trying to stay motivated, you guys. But y'all have a good one. I appreciate you. I appreciate you stopping in. And make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the video. And again, man, if you're not investing, at least be saving. I want you to be saving a good portion of your check, or at least start with 5 or 10% of your check. And if it's something small where it's only $20, $25 a week, then start with that, you guys. Start with $20, $25 a week, so that when you have something you're interested in doing, you got some money you can go put your hands on. When you have an emergency come up, you got some extra to go with those, that emergency fund, if it's a little bit more than expected. Plus you get to kind of learning about business and profit and loss, and returns on your money, and how your money should be working, and how money is a tool, to essentially make more money. That's what it is for me. So I ain't tripping out about this thing. Make sure you guys follow along. Make sure you like the video. I will see you on the next one. Y'all have a good one. Peace.